You ever feel completely exhausted all day long, but then as soon as your head hits the pillow at night, boom! Your brain decides to relive every embarrassing thing you've ever done in your entire life, including even things that happened in elementary school? Yeah, same. You're not alone. It's like you wake up and you're so exhausted all day that you can't wait to get back into bed at night. And then once you finally do get to go back to bed that night, it seems impossible and it's incredibly frustrating. So if you're tired all day but can't seem to fall asleep at night, there might be a reason, or even 11 reasons why. And some of them might be easier to fix than you think. Let's get into it. 1. You are constantly overthinking. If your body is begging for rest, but your mind is running like a mental marathon, welcome to the club. We have snacks, right? Overthinking, worrying, anxiety, trying to figure out what you're going to wear to that important work meeting next week, making the grocery list, replaying an awkward conversation from 2008 in your brain. All of it keeps your mind on high alert. And all of those thoughts just love to show up right when you're finally quiet and lying in bed with nothing to distract you. It's like your brain waits all day long for that spotlight. So if you're not taking the time to unwind your mind, either with mindfulness or even physical activity to wear it out, your sleep schedule will suffer as a result. 2. You have a poor nighttime routine. Watching Netflix in bed while replying to work emails while eating leftover pad thai doesn't count as a bedtime routine. Sorry, my friends. Your brain needs cues like stretching, reading, even putting on your comfy PJs to know that it's time to chill out. You know how we make sure babies and toddlers have a very strict bedtime routine with a bath and a story and a night-night bottle or whatever? Yeah, our adult brains really aren't all that different. A routine is vital for quality rest. And if you're using your bed for everything except sleeping, your mind won't know when to shut down. Your bed should be sacred, and your brain needs to affiliate it with rest. My bed is sacred. I sleep there and only sleep. No work, no watching TV, sleep. An intentional sleep space is necessary for a healthy nighttime routine. So if you're doing other things in your bed, take them elsewhere. Bed is for sleeping. 3. You doom scroll before bed. So let's be honest here. We listen and we don't judge, right? Okay. How often do you fall asleep with your phone in your hand? It's happened to all of us. That blue light from your screen messes with your melatonin levels, and that's the hormone that helps you get sleepy and let your body know that it is time to zonk out. Scrolling through TikToks, news, memes, whatever might seem relaxing, but dear God, the news is not relaxing, so why are you doing that? Your brain is overstimulated, even if your physical body is exhausted. Also, the light from your phone is basically like drinking a shot of espresso with your eyes. In fact, any kind of unnatural light, like a street light outside your bedroom window or even that light on your bright alarm clock, it can disrupt your sleep. Make sure it's dark in your bedroom. So here's a tip you did not ask for. Give your phone a bedtime and make it at least 30 minutes before yours. You'll thank me later. 4. You consume too much caffeine. You didn't want to hear it, but I'm here to tell you. I love caffeine as much as you, but it's important to know that caffeine has a half-life of up to 6 hours, which is pretty long. That 3 p.m. latte is still hanging out in your bloodstream at 9 p.m. doing a little cha-cha, and the wakefulness and alertness that caffeine sparks can make it harder for the body to naturally let go and get the sleep you need. You do not have to quit caffeine cold turkey. Trust me, that's not a good idea. But maybe skip that late afternoon pick-me-up and see how your sleep improves. Just be intentional with your habits, and you might be surprised. 5. You are depressed. Depression doesn't always look like sadness. Sometimes it's feeling completely drained all day and then feeling restless at night. Sound familiar? The emotional turmoil associated with many depressive symptoms makes it difficult to unwind when bedtime rolls around. If brushing your teeth feels like climbing a mountain and your thoughts won't slow down when it's dark out, this might be a deeper issue. And it's worth talking to someone about it, like a therapist, a doctor, even someone you just trust really well. You deserve sleep and peace. 6. You have an inconsistent sleep schedule. This goes back to that whole routine thing that we have with babies and toddlers. If you miss that sleep window, congratulations, you are going to be dealing with a cranky, tired baby or toddler that refuses to sleep. So if you're going to bed at midnight one night and then 9 p.m. the next night, your body has no idea what's going on. It's like constantly switching time zones without leaving your house. It may seem impossible or unrealistic to go to bed at the same time every night. Life happens, work schedules can vary, but even if your schedule changes, try to at least keep a consistent bedtime or create a repeatable routine so your brain can ease into sleep mode. I'll say it again, just to drive it home. Have a bedtime routine. Those habits and rituals can help you rest. So stretch, wash your face, brush your teeth, say your affirmations, do it the same way every night, and you'll benefit. 7, you are burnt out. When you're burnt out, your body is tired, but your brain is in survival mode. It's like trying to fall asleep while someone's yelling at you internally to be more productive. And experts from the University of Michigan say that people experiencing burnout can feel tired but wired. Tired but wired. Yeah, I'm gonna embroider that on something and hang it on my wall. Burnout is not fixed by a single bubble bath. It's a chronic thing, living in a state of constant fight or flight mode. What you need is rest, which sounds impossible, but you need that real intentional rest for both your body and your brain. Start small. Again, that routine, very helpful. Do some mindfulness practices, set boundaries, and even take naps. But not too many naps, and we'll get to that later. Rest is the only true solution to burnout, so finding ways to get yourself the rest you need are vital. 8, you have a hormonal imbalance. Hey ladies, this one's for you. This one's sneaky because hormones like cortisol, melatonin, estrogen, and progesterone all affect sleep. And hormonal insomnia can affect pretty much anyone, so guys, you're not off the hook. Stress, pregnancy, menopause, thyroid issues, even just life can mess with your hormones and keep you from getting quality rest. If nothing else seems to work, it might be time to check with your doctor or endocrinologist and get your hormone levels checked. You deserve solutions that will allow you to get that sleep you so desperately need. And trust me, as someone who's in perimenopause and lies awake at 3 a.m. for at least an hour most nights, it's real. 9, you eat a poor diet. Food affects everything going on inside of our bodies, including sleep. Too much sugar, processed foods, or eating late at night can throw your whole system off and make it near impossible for your mind to unwind enough for sleep. Ever tried falling asleep with acid reflux or a super full stomach? It's not happening. So be aware of what you eat and how it affects your body. Try to eat balanced meals and give your body a couple of hours to digest before you go to bed. Your sleep, and probably your gut, will thank you for it. 10, you take too many naps. I told you we'd get back to the naps, and here we are. Yes, naps are magical. There's no greater pleasure or indulgence as an adult than lying down and sleeping during the middle of the day. The middle of the day! For a while. But if you're taking long naps or dozing off too often during the day, your body might start getting confused about when it's actually bedtime. Even too long of a night's rest can impact your ability to fall asleep at night, even if you're exhausted. So here's what you do about naps. Keep them short. We're talking 20 to 30 minutes max, and earlier in the day if possible. Power naps, all the way. They're great, but like one of those accidental 3-hour couch comas is not so good. 11, you're not drinking enough water. Last but not least is hydration. Drink your water. You heard it from me. Dehydration can cause headaches, muscle cramps, and even make you feel mentally foggy. And of course, all those fun symptoms show up right when it's time to go to sleep. Drink water throughout the day rather than a gallon right before bed, unless you like midnight bathroom trips. I do not like them, I still have them. Spread out the water drinking, or you will regret it. Water is essential to so many of our body and mind's natural functions, and when we miss out on the benefits of drinking water, we're not just sabotaging our sleep, but a number of other mental and psychological functions that protect our health and well-being. So if you're constantly tired but can't fall asleep, there are many little things that might be sabotaging your rest. The good news is that most of them are fixable, so you can get things back on track and start having the rest you deserve. Start small by picking one thing from this list and trying it for a week. Sweet dreams, and may you wake feeling fully rested and refreshed. And hey, if this helped, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with that one friend who's always tired but somehow still awake at 2 a.m.